for a moment and imagine a village, a dry, cracked field, a farmer staring at his crop, eventually staring at the sky, looking for something to fall down, rain that may never come. His wheat is dying, rice is dying, but in the corner of his field, there's one special crop that's ever been before and still exists. I mean, if we talk, then what stands out? Yes, you guessed right, it's millets. Now let's open our eyes. This is not just a story, this is reality. And today, I want to talk to you about how these tiny grains make and can change our world, our health, and the future of our planet. Let's think about and analyze what we ate this morning. It was either wheat chapatis, some rice, or bread, or a normal sandwich. Now, let's imagine eating something that's full of nutrients, full of minerals, vitamins, and all the vital essentials that are needed for our body. And if we categorize it and name it wholly, the food can be called as millets. I mean, there are different recipes that we can make, different things and dishes that can be prepared using these particular seeds. The importance, or particularly whatever they'll help us with, cleanse our gut like a natural scratch, keep us energy steady so that we have no glucose breakdowns, fill our body with iron, calcium, and protein. And obviously, if you're a gym folk, you might always be aware of it. We pay for using these supplements to acquire and derive energy from them, artificially. And guess what? Millets are gluten-free, a blessing for people who are lactose intolerant. Ever heard the truth? And let's speak it now. Millets are a gift we have forgotten. And it's time to bring them back. I mean, we eat. We can lay in bed for the next 2 weeks and we'll find food. We will not starve. But if we understand the importance, the change comes up from our plates. The person who always assumes he's a perfectionist, and that's when we use the reframing of Alex Hormozi, says a perfectionist is always an ignorant. We need to change diets. There may be people among us here right now who may be thinking, why are these seminars being conducted? Why is this awareness being evolved? Why is this awareness being evolved inside people to understand the importance of this particular food? And there may be people right now anticipating that we don't need this. Importantly, they are just content with whatever they eat, whatever they use, and whatever they consume. Millets, as important as it gets, and we understand the importance, and take that every lash of whip, and continue to trudge on in our lives, we become aware and known of why we need to introduce millets in our diets. I mean, let's go back to the farmer, the story I told you a minute before. The one waiting for rain. And what if I tell you that millets don't wait for rain? They don't cry for water like rice and wheat. They don't beg for fertilizers like wheat and rice. They don't grow where they grow where nothing else can. They use 70% less water than the ordinary and average crop. They don't need expensive chemicals, and even if we don't look them up, they're going to grow on themselves, provide us nutrition and whatever is needed. They heal the soil instead of destroying it. And the shocking truth, if we understand, while we chase after rice and wheat, the world is running out of water, soil is being depleted, layers are being depleted, and we are thriving towards loss. Who is responsible? Like we people men, women, children together. But millets stay strong and help us stay strong and help us survive and extend with the best of our lives with the full potential and capacity. Great census was done a year before in 2023, and a separate day was celebrated as International Year of Millets. Governments are waking up, people are waking up, chefs are waking up, times are changing. And what about us? Everyone is trying to understand the importance of it, trying to inculcate it in their diets. Why are we remaining behind? We don't have to wait for food crisis to begin so that we can start using millets just because it has less consequential maintenance. Millets are not just a proof of poor man's food. They're smart food. They're the food of the future. And here's the best part. I mean, if we understand and look at it in that dynamic, they're waiting in our markets, in our stores, in our kitchens. We just need to pick them. Like, rather buying something that's fatty, that doesn't contain the essential nutrients and the essentialities that we definitely need, we can just buy them and at cheaper prices as the other things. Now, the last part with which I can conclude this speech, let's look into it. And I have a challenge for all of us here today, including me. Just once, let's include millets in our diet. The change doesn't happen all at once. It takes years and then happens all at once. And if we take this small step, one meal, one choice, we're not just improving our health, we're saving our planet for future and letting the sustainability drive inside our hearts, brains, and the coming generations. I mean, the future is in our hands. As I mentioned earlier, let's not assume we are perfectionists, our diet is perfect, our lives are perfect. Let us assume we are learners. And let's learn about the importance of millets. Let's choose wisely and include it in our diets. That will pave the path towards sustainable earth, sustainable future, and a sustainable environment. With this, I leave you here. Thank you so much.